Show you is a simple Packbait rice and ketchup. You all have heard about this for a long time. It's probably one of the most used summertime baits in the Paylakes. There are different ways to make this. I'm going to show you a real simple, easy way that works. We're going to use the ketchup. We're going to make this a pineapple flavoring. I've got some stuff here mixed with a little Jello. And we're going to do this a non-cooking rice Packbait. The rice you use is instant minute rice. When you buy this stuff, you'll notice some of it says premium. Don't use the premium. A lot of it will float. You don't want that in your Packbait. Most lakes don't allow floating bait anyway. So you can use, this is a 28-ounce box, which is 8 cups. If you buy a bulk, just remember 8 cups. This is 28 ounces. These are 24 ounces. We're going to use 2 of those, so that'll be 48 ounces of ketchup, 28 ounces of minute rice. We're going to use 2 ounces of pineapple superior. That's just you can use this as red peach, mellow fruity, cherry. A number of different superior flavors will work. You don't want to use any kind of oil-based flavoring because oil and rice don't mix. It doesn't pack well at all. The salt, a lot of people use kosher salt. Table salt works fine. This is what I've used for years, and I'm open-minded about it. If kosher would be that much better, I'd use it. When you first make this bait, you're going to think there's no way that this stuff will work, but it has to sit at least overnight. I would say 12 to 16 hours. We're going to use this. If you cook your rice and mix it with ketchup and water and other recipes, this rice, you can make a rice Packbait to be ready in 30 minutes. Like I said, this is a simple way, and this is the way I always make mine. Right or wrong, it's always how I make it. It's like I said, it's a very simple bait. We're just going to add the 2 bottles of ketchup, get it all out. I don't use water in my rice bait. Again, a lot of people do. That's personal preference to get the feel and the texture you want. Some people will use 1 bottle of this and then take a bottle and fill it half full of water and use ketchup and water. But this always works fine. A lot of times I don't measure stuff, but I did measure this out. It is 8 cups of minute rice. This is just some Jello. It's you can use Splenda Jello, unsweetened Jello, or regular Jello. The salt, I just pour out a little and palm my hand, throw it in there. I don't measure that. The superior flavoring is 2 ounces. If you want to go more, you can go more, or you can go less. This has already got 4 ounces out of it, so I can estimate right there it's about 2 ounces. Now, if you will, if I can get my camera woman to come over here and look at this, I'm going to stir this up and show you. This looks like it's just going to be a soup. But this stuff will set up overnight and will actually turn into almost like a cake. As you can see, it's real runny, it's real gooey. It almost looks like it's impossible to turn into a Packbait. But minute rice will swell to almost twice its size as it soaks up all this liquid. As you can see, there's no way that could be a Packbait, you're thinking, okay? But when this sets 12 to 16 hours, and I'll show you, I'll add to this tape tomorrow. This stuff, you just stir it real well. Stir it as well as you can. Get it all mixed real good. Leave it at room temperature. You don't want it to get too hot or too cold. Leave it at room temperature for 12 to 16 hours. Works the best. This will cake up. Tomorrow, I'll have to get my hands and break this apart. But it'll be sticky and tacky and will break in less than 2 minutes. I'll get a ball of the bait out tomorrow and show you, and put it in a bucket of water and show you just how it breaks with a sugar pop in it or a corn puff. But that's what your Packbait's going to look like. And don't be afraid and don't be discouraged, because like I said, it'll soak up overnight and you'll really be amazed at how this works. Cooking it, you can speed up your processing time on getting it get it all together. If you want to cook it and use one of these bottles of ketchup and about half more of water, get it good and steamy hot, and cook and heat that, and then just throw your rice in it. It will probably pack and be ready to go in an hour to 2 hours. Okay, that's pretty much a simple rice pack bait for you guys if you want to try one. I can show you some grit pack bait, something simple, some soybean meals, and maybe later on for the sting we'll do some more of those. But I've had a lot of people that says they can't get the rice to pack, they don't have much ketchup, they don't know how long to cook it, this is a simple bait. And I hope by seeing this and showing you on the tape that you can realize just what it does look like and what it acts like when you put the ketchup and all together. The flavoring, if you use R&W, I would go with about 4 or 5 capfuls. UK flavors, the scorpion flavors or any other flavors are more concentrated, stronger flavors. But Superior, I showed you Superior because that's what I normally use with my rice, and simply because I've got confidence in it. I've used it for 25 years, and that's been on the low side. But Sawyer's makes a good butternut. Superior makes a good butternut. That's probably one of the most common ketchup baits used is butternut flavor. I made this with pineapple. I've had a lot of success on the pineapple, and just that 2 ounces will override a lot of the smell and some of the taste of the ketchup. I don't know what it is about ketchup that carp like, but they do love it. Wild carp, it may take them a while to get a little used to the rice. Some people have extreme amount of good luck with it in the wild, but Paylakes especially in the summertime when the water temperature gets up to 60 and rising from 60 on up, you can't beat rice bait in the summertime. Practically any lake, any Paylake fish will bite rice. I appreciate your time of watching this and looking at it. Feel free to write in to the Scorpion side or anywhere if you have any suggestions on any of the baits. I'm not giving away any super secrets here. This ketchup and rice bait, like I said, it's been around forever. A lot of people swear by it. Some people, that's about all they use in the summertime. Now that oats and grits are popular too, but the rice has always just been a very successful bait. Again, I want to thank you for your time. Thank you for looking at this. Thank you, David, and all the guys, Carl and Scorpion and all, in Sting Magazine. I hope you enjoyed it. Appreciate it, and I enjoyed doing it. Thanks.